Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to your choppy Bitcoin market. Choppy altcoin market, too, actually, now that we're going to get specific about it. But the market yesterday really wasn't looking very good. We seem to have staved off quite a bit of selling pressure, at least potential selling pressure, by bouncing. Quite a few coins had some decent bounces. Not all of them, though. It wasn't super widespread. These types of situations are really no trade zones. I don't think there's much to do right now. I don't think there's short side has the bias to it at the moment, but after yesterday's drop, maybe most of that is gone away. It's hard to say exactly, but Bitcoin's holding up relatively well, especially compared to the altcoin sell-off, and that makes me a little bit nervous for large shorting opportunities. At the same time, we've already seen some pretty good gains in some shorts, so it's really a stock pickers market, as they call it, where you just have to be really good knowing what name is going to run. And right now, it's not that easy to know which name is going to run. But a couple rules of thumb if you're trying to play that game: the weakest gets weaker generally. The strongest gets stronger. That's a way of saying that if a coin's already dropped, has a huge red candle on it, has a consolidation, it's likely to go down again. Okay, uh, but in Bitcoin situation, we don't have a huge red candle. We just have a sequence of kind of medium little red candles, which means it's likely not to drop super full. Likely not to drop a huge ton. It can always happen, but it's not necessarily likely. So if you're trying to make big trades, this is not a big trading market. It's not. We failed to break out the 7190. It's come down. It's tested, tested, tested. It's just walked its way down. Okay, BTC, not a heavily tradable market at the moment. Some of the altcoins though doing a little bit better, but they're very volatile and the signals aren't very clear. Okay, at least not for the things that I look for. So that's pretty much it for the synopsis of the market. I think it's a general no trade zone. I don't think there's much to do until we get better signals and setups. Let's let the market figure out what it wants to do, and then at some point you can figure out what you want to do. You don't have to be trading every day or all the time. You can just wait. That's okay. All right. Not a bad thing to wait. You're not a bad trader if you can't find an opportunity and your buddy just made $7,000 shorting XTY token on KuCoin. Like, just random garbage. Who knows? So you can wait. It's okay. Let's get to our hot coins of the day. And there's two of them here. I picked the long side today because the market's kind of bouncing a little bit. And there's some substantial bounces in the market right now. We got FET, which is the biggest one in the top 20 at number 31 with a very large bounce, as a matter of fact, and getting some good volume up here. And this actually I pointed out on my other newsletter, but it's coming up to some resistance at the moment. So I don't think this is necessarily tradable. Um, but here you have a large downtrend going back to near the beginning of the month here, and we're right back up to that resistance level. And you can see here this goes right back up to the start of the downtrend actually. So from that perspective, if you want to jump on this for a full-blown reversal, it's going to be a little tough. This is also one of the only coins doing this right now. I say one of the only because I didn't look at every coin in the market, but I look at about 150 coins in the morning. And so this is one up the most that I saw, at least, of the ones that I follow. And so, like, nice move coming out of the low. No big consolidation, so great volume right here, but again, hitting resistance. So that could stall the movement out. Some nice consolidation, and then breaking that high is best for trades. And then LDO, which is Lido DAO. LDO here. So actually, I'm not sure I know much about this token at all, but some decent volume signatures overall. We didn't have a lower low here, so that's positive. Good volume yesterday. Look at that, a full-blown green candle closing all the way at the high of the day, leading to actually some pretty good action here. I didn't look at this before the show. This is not horrible action. Look at my volume aggregation tool here. The sellers come in a little bit with the market, but the buyers aren't really too far behind it. Now they've exceeded the selling pressure. So not in a super bad place. You got the 200 moving average here in orange doing fine, showing some resistance. That would probably be a better buy point, or better than that, the high above that 200 at about 270 if we were to get up. So let's take a bigger picture. And this isn't doing too bad. Looks like an ICO back here from 22. Really hasn't gone anywhere, but a little bit of interest. Maybe it'll get more interesting. Coins like this, you're looking for it to run into that resistance at the 391 or surpass that level. You want it to go past that ideally, but I'm not sure if we're in the market environment for that right now. But good volume signatures. Overall, it is being accumulated. It'll probably have a good run at some point. But like I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, I do believe the market right now is kind of in a no trade situation. Just protect your capital, watch, see what's acting good, see what's acting bad, and be an observer. And you know, being an observer has a couple of benefits. Number one, you don't have capital at risk, but at the same time, you can be just a better general analyst just by watching. That's what I do most of the time. Is I watch the markets, and yeah, it's you can kind of better see what's going on. You can't always predict 100%. No one can. No one's got that crystal ball. Mine's been broken for years. So all you can do is kind of sit and watch and see what you like, when all the dust settles here. So, all right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Have a great day, and thanks for joining me for the best 5 minutes of your day here on Altcoin Buzz Trading.